So again, it's the next day, and 15 worst movies of 2023. Uh, Start at the bottom. Be the worst movie of the year. So yeah, so it'll be the worst movie of the year, which is, and then number one is the best of the worst movies of the year. So, starting at the worst movie to come from this year, the Loud House Halloween special that came out, freaking terrible. Um, Spy Kids Armageddon, the new addition to Spy Kids, terrible. Oh, War of Worlds, the War of World Attack. It's like a weird World of Wars, War of Worlds, whatever. War of Worlds Attack. It's a weird addition to the series of the World of War movies. But this one was so boring. Like, nothing happened in the whole movie until the end. And the ending even sucks. Next, Yellow Bird. A movie I thought had potential in, like, its story and everything. But where it ultimately fails is its budget. You know, it has bad acting in it, and the budget is very, very low. But I thought the story was good. It's just that low budget, terrible budget. Next, movie called My Fault. It's like a Spanish romance movie. It was like Fast and Furious mixed with like Twilight. I don't know, something weird, bro. Like this Spanish girl falls in love with her stepbrother or something. I don't know, bro. Next is a Netflix original called Doggone. Next, The White Man Can't Jump, reboot or remake, 2023 remake. When I say this sucks, this freaking sucked, bro. It was starring what, Jack Harlow, the guy who was freaking crippled. Not Jack Harlow, but the character he plays. He's like crippled or something, and it's very like very pretty modern in its stuff, and it focuses way too much on like the more modern aspect than actually putting in effort on a good story and good characters. And the comedy is just terrible. It's a disgrace to the original. It's a disgrace to the original with Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes, which is a great movie, by the way. The original White Man Can't Jump is undefeated, but the remake was just bad. Next is Book Club 2, the next chapter. Everything about it is bad. Next, another Netflix original, Happiness for Beginners. Some terrible romance movie. Another Netflix original, Ice. You Are So Not Wanted at My Bat Mitzvah. It's a movie starring Adam Sandler's daughter. Terrible. It's terrible. I mean, Adam Sandler's in the movie too, and he's probably the only good part of this movie. But this movie was just bad. Awful. Now we're in the top 5. We have Knock at the Cabin, M. Night Shyamalan. This is the first M. Night Shyamalan movie I've seen, and it's not good. It's really, really not that good. Try to be religious. I don't want to get too much into detail on this. I'd probably get a lot of kids mad. But yeah, Knock at the Cabin. It tried to be biblical, in with the series of judgments that happen each day, and that one of the two main characters have to sacrifice themselves to save the world. It was just a very weird thriller movie. Next is probably the worst Christmas movie I've seen, besides Hallmark movies, and it's Candy Cane Lane, starring Eddie Murphy. It's so bad. It's so bad. Everything about it, the story just completely flips itself over. It's awful, terribly written. Everything about it is just bad. Number 3, Slaughterhouse. A very fun movie, but it's just very... The ending and the final sequence is so painfully boring that I couldn't wait for this to end near the end of the movie. The ending was just dragging on so much. I wanted it to freaking end. And the acting was terrible too. But it was a slasher movie with a sloth as the killer. And I gotta say, this sloth is intelligent as fuck. Okay? This sloth is so freaking smart. It knew how to drive a car. It knew how to use a phone. It ran over. It knew traffic laws, road laws. And freaking, gosh. And it knows how... I don't know. I don't want to get too into detail with this. But Slaughterhouse, bro. Such a weirdly fun movie that's also just terrible. Number 2, Amazon Prime original, Shotgun Wedding, with, what was her name? Jennifer Lopez or whatever her name is. It's alright, it's fun, but it makes no sense, just like Slaughterhouse. Just makes no sense, And next up is a weird, spoof kind of thing, starring Kevin Hart, called Die Hard, which is very stupid, very dumb movie, but it's entertaining because Kevin Hart. That's why it's up there. But yeah, Die Hard, not much happens in it. It's just Kevin Hart training to become a stunt actor. Like he wants to be a stunt actor. Like he wants to be the next Tom Cruise or something. So he gets trained by John Travolta. I don't know, bro. It's so stupid. Well, there you have it for 2023's worst 15 worst movies of the year. Um, this year gave us a lot of great movies and a good amount of bad movies. But what this movie definitely gave us was a lot of great biopics. Yeah, gave us a lot of great biopics and ended the DCEU, which I thought The Flash and Blue Beetle were actually really good movies.